This is Heart Pocket Podcast number 402 for the 23rd of June, 2026.
Heart Pocket Podcast, seeking to align our hearts with God's heart, making our hearts more like the heart of Jesus.
Hey guys, this is Butch Vernon with the God Story Project and Simply the Story and Heart Pocket Podcast. Man, you should see the size of my business card with all that stuff on it. I am here at EMDC in Chiang Mai, Thailand with a new friend, Rebecca. So greetings, Rebecca. Glad to have you here.
Thank you so much for inviting me.
Now, how was it we met this last week?
We met in the training, Simply the Story. Yes.
Yeah, Rebecca came every year at EMDC, and if you want to know what EMDC stands for, so do I. But It is a huge missions conference. This year we met in Thailand. Next year will be the Netherlands. The year after that will be Africa. But it's just an amazing missions conference. And prior to the conference, they have what's called the pre-meetings. And so Rebecca came to a workshop we did at pre-EMDC. So, Rebecca, I am curious, how did you hear about STS?
STS.
Simply the Story.
Actually, I've never heard of it. It's when I heard about EMDC. I saw the tracks. So I read the descriptions and I decided I will join.
Oh,
STS.
wow.
Yes.
Okay. Well, I'm glad I asked
Through the
that
website.
question. So I'm glad I asked that question because I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
So why orality? Why was your interest in learning about orality? Tell us a little bit. What can you tell us about the ministry God's called you to?
Because I am a missionary in Africa, in Kenya, with the Massai tribe, and they are a very super oral culture, and they just communicate a lot through words, and I think telling the stories and just sharing with them that way, that will be like a great impact. Yeah.
Awesome. Mm-hmm. Awesome. So did you have any, as you were coming to your first, was this your first orality?
Yes, it's my
trial?
first, yeah.
Okay. Now, how long have you been ministering with the Massai?
In the area around 5 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. So how's your language coming along?
It's still building up. I need more and more learning it because I was learning Swahili, which is the national language.
Yes.
And now I need to learn the Maasai. Yeah, I was focusing on Swahili first, and now it's Maasai.
Wow.
The Ma language.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you're going to have 4 or 5 langues for the time?
With Ma, it's the 4th language, yeah.
Wow, that's impressive, and I'm still working on English. And some people would say I'm learning and failing badly. So, did you have any ideas before coming to an orality training? What you might experience? In your mind, did you kind of imagine what it might be?
I did have an idea, but it was completely different because I'm a teacher. So,
yes.
We learned some strategies, how to teach, how to tell stories. And actually, that's what I do when I am with the Maasai people. I just love teaching through stories. It's easier for me.
Right.
But now when I came to the training, and it just looked like something simple, but it has its process. But I think it's something like wow, why I didn't think about this? But it's so good. Yeah.
So did you come ready with your books and your pens and your notebooks to?
Yeah, I'm actually not a person that will write a lot of notes.
Okay.
But when I decide to focus, I can do it.
Yes.
So I came very ready to do note taking, and I actually to sit in front, because if I don't sit in front, I just lose it.
I understand. Yeah.
So if you remember, I was in the front almost.
Yeah. I get distracted. So
So it's like if I'm coming here, I'm taking the time and the resources, I should be able to take advantage of it. So I was ready with my notes and my pen, everything, and then it's like, no, you don't take any notes in the training. So it's like, wow, okay.
Well, what was your just overall impression of the training? It's been about a week now.
Yeah.
So just overall impression.
I just love it. It's I think it's a tool that anyone can use.
Yeah.
And it goes deep to the word, and I think it's something that will just. It's just something simple and great at the same time.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, what was one thing you learned about storytelling that might have been different than what you had expected when you came in? Was there anything that just like, oh, wow?
Because storytelling is just about telling stories. So, the way I've done it, I've seen you don't expect the audience to also talk. It's just like telling the story. So that's something that it really changed my perspective to involve the audience. Also,
right.
It's like you are a storyteller. You are the only one talking.
Okay.
But now in this STS, you involve the audience, which is very good because that's how also they learn.
Right. Right. Yeah, so in other words, your idea previously was a storyteller was almost like a teacher.
Exactly,
you all hush and listen.
The way I've learned, know.
Yeah. Well, and it is. It's so strange how much we have to unlearn.
Yes, because you are there not just playing,
right?
Just to lead, to ask good questions, and the everything flows. But if it's a bit hard to change that, because you want to explain for them, but they are the ones to do all that thinking, to go all that deep, and I love that. Yeah,
and for those of us that are pastors,
yes,
you talk about a paradigm shift to be able to. No,
I
we're
saw
not going to tell them
I
what
saw
they
that
believe.
with some of our classmates there. It was hard for them.
Yes. Yeah. Oh, I can still remember. That was the hardest part for me. So, what was the easiest part of getting the process down for you? What was you like? Oh, okay. This is.
At the beginning, I was a bit confused, but because of the repetition, telling the story is the easiest part for me.
Okay.
Yeah, and probably asking questions, and I had a group that were not really like.
Oh, that's right. You were in another language group.
Yeah, they were not really responding to me. So I think that was hard for me.
Yes.
And probably if you are in such a situation and the group is not responding, then you need to be very quickly to think another question or to engage them. So I think that will be a hard part for me.
Okay.
But telling the story, lead through the story, I think that's just the easiest part.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Now, all the stories that we did last week, because your group told some stories and you had some stories come to you, and then we had some upfront stories. Was there a story that touched your heart more than any of the other stories?
Yeah, it was actually one, and I didn't think it would go that deep to me.
Right.
Because I never saw it that way. So with this method, if I can call it method, I don't know.
Yeah, that's exactly what I would call it, a method. A process, a method.
Yeah, you hear the story and it just changes your perspective that, I can learn this from this simple story.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, which story was it? Do you remember?
Yeah.
You've been listening to Heart Pocket Podcast. Interviews, Bible stories, in-depth discussions, stories of impact from around the world.
It was about Paul when he was in prison, and then this person, is it the governor? I think.
Oh, Felix or Festus.
Oh yes, Felix.
Okay.
And the wife, they used to come and listen to him, and they were okay, listening. But now when he started talking to them about judgment, and they didn't like it.
Right.
They didn't like it and stopped coming to him. But for Felix, he will come once in a while, and then he was expecting maybe some money from here. Maybe he can go, he can go out of prison, but Paul didn't.
Yeah.
And he stayed there for 2 years, and then another authority came, Festus.
Right.
So, like standing for what is true,
Yes.
Paul was just telling and saying what is true, and he would have given some money maybe to go out of prison, but he didn't. He stayed, even though he was not in the best situation.
Yeah.
But he remained truthful to himself, to God, and so that story is like, wow, it happens today, like people wants to, if you have to remain faithful no matter the situation.
Yeah. And I love that story personally as well.
Yeah, and honestly, when he was telling the story, I was 50-50 paying attention, but then when everything shifted, it was very interesting. Yeah.
Yeah. Now, how about the wise counselor questions? That's something new.
Yes.
But how was remembering the wise counselor questions for you?
Because it builds up. You need to ask first. What happened,
right.
And then the results and how it's impacted the people. So they are built up so you can get to the results and the impact.
Now, did you find certain wise counselor questions that you kind of like to use more than others? I'm just curious. I don't.
Probably. What do you learn? About the characters.
Right.
What and the choices too. The choices this person, what else could have done? And I think that's something important. I think that's a part also sometimes forget to ask about that because it's very important to notice the other choices the character could have done, but now he decided to take this decision.
Yes, it is very easy. I've found over the years of coaching and leading and telling stories myself, it is so easy to get enamored with all the things they could have done, the other choices they could have made, and forget to come back to the fact that they did this. So how might that what might that tell us that they did make this choice? But I'm with you. Probably the other choices question is my favorite wise counselor question. I just think it opens up so much to different stories. So I wonder. So you work with a particular group. Have you thought about how you might use this when you get back to your area of ministry?
Yeah, I think, of course, first I will apply it in my family.
Okay, in what way?
With my family.
But you say apply it with your family. In what way will you apply it with your family?
I have 2 small children, and I usually read to them.
Yes.
But I think this is another way I can also engage with them in the Word. And they love stories when I tell them, okay, it's time to close the book. No.
Yeah.
So, but now this is a way they can also engage, not just listen. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's one, and I'm introvert. I consider myself an introvert person, but I think this is a tool that will push me to not just at home or in the ministry, just as I go, to tell stories in church, in the streets, wherever I go, and of course in the ministry, which is mostly when I go visit the ladies in their houses,
Yes.
And because as I said, they are an oral community, I think that they will really like this. Mm-hmm.
Well, and you mentioned that, so we went over the 5-minute stories, which is a little different than what than the rest of the method. How do you see the potential of using the 5-minute stories? Because I know in your ministry a lot of like house to house, hut to hut, woman to woman kind of ministry.
Well, I'm not sure about if I'm going to use the 5-minute story. I'll try, but the Massai, they don't count time.
Okay. So the 5 minutes is
so if I go walking on the street and I see like they can stare like at least 30 minutes talking.
Yeah, right.
And then they go their ways. At least that's so probably 5 minutes. I don't know. Maybe when I'm in the churches.
Yes. Yeah.
Because we do visit several churches, and when I'm introducing, they always ask me to talk. They always.
Oh yes.
So I think that would be the best to 5 minutes or this story, because they love sharing testimonies when we are in.
Right.
So that
awesome.
would be a perfect place to do it. Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Mm-hmm. Well, for our listeners, I wonder if there's any, because you're a freshly minted storyteller.
Yeah.
So I wonder if there's anything for folks that are considering entering into the world of orality or storytelling. Do you have anything you would like to tell them? Like, here's
about STS.
Yeah, here's some advice about STS, storytelling, whatever it might be on your heart.
Well, for the ones that have not taken the training, and if you have heard about STS, just please go and take it, because it's a tool that has so much value. I think it has added so much value to me. And please do search, go online, your closest, place or location, take it. And for the others, I think for us that we have taken it, just if you are a shy person like me, just push yourself and just know that we are doing all this for God's glory. And the testimonies you share with us, they are just amazing, and you never know who you will touch with one story or how far it will go.
Right, yes, yeah. And it is interesting, in this workshop we had 14 different nations represented, and even our leadership team, we had 6 or 7 different countries represented among those that were helping in the workshop. So this was truly and international training.
Yeah.
So hopefully in 2 years we'll be in Africa for EMDC.
Oh, yes.
And it might be a great opportunity to have you come and help with the training.
Oh, wow.
So for our listeners who have been through a training, I would just encourage you, the best way to learn is by teaching.
Yeah.
And so that'll give you time to practice.
Yes.
And, and put into
why
put
not?
into your daily life some of what you've learned.
Oh, yeah. Definitely.
Well, I want to thank you guys for joining us. I would encourage you, our website, www.simplythestory.org. If you go there are some of our workshops that are on there, but the reality is most of those are workshops that are in the West. If you are in a different part of the world and you're interested in a workshop in some other place, please contact our office, because the reality is we have a lot more workshops offered that we don't list online anywhere for security purposes than we do those that are on the website. So please go that extra mile and just reach out. We would love to help you in any way we can. So until the next time, Rebecca, thank you so much for breaking away from the conference for a little bit. And for our listeners, we just want to encourage you, keep on telling those Bible stories.
Tune in next week for another episode of Heart Pocket Podcast, and feel free to subscribe on iTunes. For those who wish to have more information about Simply the Story trainings, please feel free to contact the office at info@simplythestory.org or call us at 951-658-1619. You can also visit our website at simplythestory.org. And now you can watch God's story in hundreds of languages just from our simplythestory.org website.
You've been listening to Heart Pocket Podcast, hiding God's Word in our heart pockets, changing the world one heart at a time.
When it sings of glory, I sing the new soul. Will be the old story that I have loved so long.